So in this video, we will learn how to create a Windows Server instance in Amazon EC2 service. So go to aws.amazon.com, click on services, go to compute, select EC2, select EC2. Click on instances in the left side. So right now, this console is connected to North Virginia. So based on your requirement, you can create anywhere. But if you stick one location, you always practice in that location only. So going forward, and this batch, I'm going to practice all my sessions in US East North Virginia. Okay. Launch instance. So here, when creating the launch instance, there's some options they will ask. You need to properly select and name and tags. So first you need to provide the name of the server. So the name of the server, don't give any unnecessary names. You should provide the proper names while you creating a server. In real time environment, we will create the server name with some nomenclature. So first, 2 letters or 3 letters. This instance, in which region we are creating. So now the server is we are creating in North Virginia, right? So example, I'm creating NV. NV means North Virginia. Hyphen. The next, what is operating system we are creating? Windows. W. So what is the version? 2016. 16. And what's the purpose we are creating this server? Some purpose, like example, I'm creating this server for a database server, application server, web server, some different purpose we are creating. Suppose this server I'm creating for web application. So web. So how many servers we are creating for this web application? Maybe 2 servers or 3 servers or 4 servers. So what is the serial number? 01. So this is the way we are creating the server name. So when we are seeing that server name, we can easily identify, hey, this is a North Virginia server, this is a Windows server, and in this server, web application is running. Okay. Please follow this nomenclature when you're creating a server. Next, application and OS images. So here we call it as Amazon Mission Images. So go back to the document, AMI. So AMI stands for Amazon Mission Image. Based on your requirement, the operating system and installable dependencies and libraries, if any data, everything they'll be installed on this AMI. So if you select that AMI, so you don't want to install step by step. So all are installed previously. It's a pre-configured operating system. You can just select and you can create it. So with this AMI, you can create a multiple missions at the same time, but all the missions have the same configuration. So by default, AWS providing some AMIs based on your requirement in your project. You can create a custom AMIs. So going forward, I'll explain how to create a custom AMI. So probably tomorrow. So now I'm selecting different operating systems are available. So click on browse and more. You can see this different operating systems are available. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Right. So I'll explain these 4 tabs very clearly. Please understand. Quick Start AMIs means which is provided by Amazon. So in North Virginia, 47 types of AMIs are available. So in the combination of Linux, Windows, Mac, Ubuntu, Fedora, SUSE Linux, different Red Hat Linux, different operating systems are there. So based on your requirement, you can please select. So OS category, if you want to select only Linux, you please select Linux and Unix. So even Mac also is a part of Mac also part of Linux and Unix platform only. See how many models are available? 26. 26 Linux and Unix flavors are available. What about Windows 21? 21. Clear? But you guys, you should not use all the AMIs. Only the AMIs labeled with the free tier, only you can practice. So if you're using this free tier eligible AMI, that's how we can run. Okay, that we can run in free tier eligibility. Okay. So how many missions we can create? You can create n number of missions. No problem. You can create n number of missions. No problem. The condition is all the Windows servers in Amazon EC2 overall the AWS account. Okay. You should not cross the total number of hours 750. You should not cross that. If less than 750, no charges. If more than 750 per hour, as per the billing will be charged. Clear? Monthly limit will be 750 hours. For free tier eligibility instances, you can run either one mission or two missions or three missions. You should less than 750. So on what basis the 750 hours will be calculated? When the machine is powered on, then only it will calculate. If the machine is turned off, no calculation. I'll give you a small example. Please understand. If you not understand, please ask me. Okay. Suppose you have created a one server and the server is created today and it's powered on. You're not shut down. Okay. You're not shut down. The machine is continuously running. So one day, the total number of hours is 24 hours. So 24 hours, if the machine is running, so this 24 hours will be adjusted with the 750 hours of limit. So if the same server, it is running for 10 days, total 240 hours will be consumed, utilization. But there is no charges because less than 750 hours. Suppose you created two servers, the entire day it runs all the two servers. So per day, 24 hours, right? Enter. So one day only you are consuming 48 hours. Suppose these two servers per day, 48 hours it will used. Continuously they'll running for 30 days. 1440 hours they consumed in entire month. So now what is the bill will be charged? So minus 750 and 690 hours will be charged. Suppose I'll go to website EC2 pricing. EC2 pricing on demand. And which location we are practicing? Amazon EC2 on North Virginia. And what is operating system? Windows. Okay. I'm creating a normal machine only. Especially T2 micro or T3 micro. This is a mission I'm going to practice. What is the charges? $0.0196 per hour. INR. ₹1.61. So 690 hours into ₹1.61. You need to pay the bill for the particular instance, 1,110 rupees 9 paise. This is a rough example. Okay. I hope everyone understand, right? How the bill will be charged. So remaining 750 hours is adjusted in the free time. So be careful when you're practicing. So now I'm selecting only free tier eligible missions. Only 7 missions are available. And which mission I'm going to practice? 2016 base. 2016 base I'm selecting. 2016 base I'm selecting. That's it. I have selected 2016 base. I need to explain other options also, right? So let's go back. My AMI. So if you have created any own AMIs, Amazon Machine Image, you can choose that 0. AWS Marketplace EMIs are available. So just like Android Play Store, iOS Play Store, n number of applications are there. So like that, this marketplace, different vendors are creating their applications with the operating system with the Windows and Linux. They'll be giving here. Okay. And there are total 7,682 AMIs are there. So going forward, a few examples I will take and I'll create and I'll show you. So here paid and free AMIs available. I'll show you. Okay. Going forward class and communities. So some companies, they'll be collaborating and they'll be giving some AMIs contributing that. Even that is also available. I will explain going forward classes. Okay. So today and tomorrow we are going to practice only quick start AMIs only. Any other question?
No, sir.
So I'm selecting all Windows, free tier, and I'm selecting Windows 2016 base operating system only I'm selecting here. Come down, instance type. The instance type is what is the configuration of your instance, like what is the RAM and CPU. So we have a different types of instances are there, like a general purpose, computer optimized, memory optimized, accelerated computing, storage optimized, GPU optimized. Different purpose, we can create a different type of instance. So you are running normal operations, you can use a general purpose. Example, you are installing storage based applications like Oracle, SQL, MySQL, different. So like can use a storage optimized. You are running some gaming and multimedia applications. You can use a GPU optimized, graphic processor unit optimized instances you can create. So, but during our training, only you can use a general purpose instances. Don't create a other than general purpose. Unnecessarily, it will be chargeable in your account. Only in general purpose also, T2 micro, only it is a free tier. Other than any model, it will be chargeable. In case in a particular location, T2 micro is not available, you can use a T3 micro. So T2 micro is available means it's a free tier. In case any region T2 micro is not available, T3 micro you can use it. Okay. So now I'm going back. T2 micro is a free tier eligible. Next, a key pair. So key pair is nothing but it is a password file of your instance. So for Windows separately, you can create a key pair. For Linux, you can separate key pair you can create. So I'm going to create a key pair for Windows. So every time when you're creating a key pair, don't give unnecessary names. You can give the proper names. Okay. Example, this key pair I'm creating in the North Virginia. So that's why I'm giving the NV underscore. So this key pair is for Windows Server. So I'm just giving Windows 2016. So probably I'm running multiple batches now. So this key pair I'm going to use for weekend batch. So that's the reason I'm going to use a weekend. And finally, key pair. So this is the way I'm using it. Based on your requirement, you can create it, guys. Don't worry about that. So select the PIM. This is only one format you can use it to connect your Windows machines. NV, Windows 2016, weekend, keypad, create. It will ask to save the file. Actually, I'm creating a separate folder in desktop, keypads. Particular region, I'll be maintain a separate folder. So actually NV folder already, okay, available. I'm going to use the same name. Perfect. Then scroll down network settings. So network settings means is a the instance will be communicating to other instance will be communicating to outside environment, everything through network only. This is called a cloud network. Officially we call it as VPC, virtual private cloud. So we have a separate classes for VPC training. So we will learn in future classes. So what we need to do, you can select an existing security group and you can use the existing security group name. So don't create any new security groups until my instruction. Okay. Next, storage. This is called hard disk, virtual hard disk. So this virtual hard disk will be provided by Elastic Block Storage. That is a cloud storage only. For Windows machines, minimum 30 GB is required. For Linux machines, 8 GB or 10 GB minimum is required. So don't create any instance less than 30 GB. It is not possible. Minimum 30 GB is required. This is as per standards. So so if you're creating a multiple missions, even EBS volume also getting increasing. So as per AWS free tier, EBS only provided 30 GB. So that means only one missions we can create in this case. Yes. So that's the reason. Don't create a multiple missions until without a instruction from the trainer. Okay. So now advanced details we will discuss later. Advanced details we'll discuss later. And how many instances you want to create. You can create 10, 50, 100 also you can create. Guys, don't create it. I'm going to create only one server. Click on one server and click launch it. So once you click here, it will take minimum 3 minutes, to launch this session. So until that we don't have any work, you can please keep on watching the screen and you can check the instance state. Right now it's a pending. So once the instance is successfully completed, the status will change and the status check you need to verify. So here you will get red indication and green indication will be there. If it's a green indication, so you can easily identify. So server is healthy. If it's any red indication, we have some problem in the server. See here. Now it is running. Now the server is status check is creating. So wait another 2 minutes. So without a 3 minutes completion, you're not able to connect the server. This is as per EC2 standards. So now you can check the server. The server has a public IP address and private IP address. So always you can use a public IP to connect your server remotely. So from your laptop or a desktop, you can connect the server. So click on refresh and you can check the live status of the server. So always you have to refresh the screen and you have to check the live update. So if you're not clicking for 2 minutes or 3 minutes or 10 minutes or 15 minutes, the screen will be old data only will be showing. Okay. So please refresh screen, then you can check. Accordingly, you can proceed your task or action. That is my personal suggestion. So guys, as per our requirement, so in AWS cloud, that is in EC2 service, that is in EC2 service. This is a EC2 service. we created one instance. This is the instance logo. What is the name? What is the name of the instance? NV W16 Web 01. Web 01. So now I'm here. This is myself. This is me or you. So how you will be connecting this instance? So definitely have a laptop or a desktop. So from this system, you're trying to connect this server. So mostly everybody are using Windows system only, right?
Yes.
Yes.
So anybody using Mac computer? In this batch, anybody is using Mac computer? No, right? Good. So in this Windows machine, suppose this is Windows 10 or maybe Windows 11, okay, whatever it is. From this system, you'll be getting connected. You'll open a black terminal. So that is called run. Type MSTSC, Microsoft Terminal Service Console. So we need to run the command MSTSC. So with this command, you will get this kind of prompt. Okay, you will get this kind of prompt. So the server has a public IP address and a private IP address. Yes, right? So here the server has a public IP address. The server has a public IP address and private IP address. Public IP is there. This is the public IP address of the server. Same way, the server has private IP address also is available. Private IP address. Okay. This is the private IP address. Okay. Only you can use the public IP address. You can connect the MSTS. Understood? You are going to connect your server with the public IP address. So now, so what are the public IP addresses there? 44.211.118.137 and click connect. Why it is not connecting? So we need to troubleshoot the issue. So the concept is So when we connecting, okay, see here, this is the MSTSC console. Okay, this is the MSTSC console. With this we are connecting, we are getting an error. But basically the cloud is completely secure network, right? Cloud is completely secure network. So to connect this server, so let me increase the size, okay, so that we can easily understand. When you're connecting this particular server with the public IP, so before you connecting, there is a firewall. There is a firewall. There is a firewall is there. So this is a firewall. So the firewall is blocking the connection because you are connecting through MSTSC. Okay, MSTSC. The connection name is RDP. RDP protocol, they're not allowing to access the particular server. So this is called security group. This is called security group. So basically, security group has inbound rule and outbound rule will be there. Inbound rule, outbound rule will be there. So we don't require outbound rule because of this is incoming connection from outside. Okay, this is incoming connection from outside. So what we need to do, okay, what we need to do in the incoming inbound rule, the RDP port number. What is RDP port number? 3389. We should allow. We should allow. So then only we can connect. Otherwise, not possible. Otherwise, not possible. So how to enable 3389 port number in the security group? So let's go to the server and you can check the security. This is a security group. There's a default security group. You can select here inbound rule, outbound rule. Inbound rule you can select, edit inbound rule. There is some custom rule is there, completely remove it. Add rule, select the type. What is the rule name? RDP, remote desktop protocol. Automatically it will be taking 3389 port number where you can connect. So I can connect from my IP. So my IP. So that means I have internet connection right at my home. So this is my internet IP. With this internet IP, I'm able to connect. See 122.175.36.130. So if you go to Google on my system, okay, what is my IP? If you enter this, I'll get it. So for every system, if you type what is my IP, you'll get a unique IP address. So my IP address is not same for others. Okay, understood. So this IP address is added. My IP. Nobody cannot connect the server. Save the rule. That's it. Now I'm going to click connect once again. Now the connection is open. Now it is asking the username and password. Now it is asking username and password. So, so username is administrator. By default, username is administrator. And what is the password? So password is you can extract from the key pair file. So go to instances, select the server, right click, connect. Here is the RDP client. So here option called get password. Click on this, and now upload private key file. So I already downloaded in desktop North Virginia the key pair, right? exact key pair you need to match it. So this is a private key imported, decrypted. Now the password file you can just copy and you can paste here. You can paste here. Once you click OK, you'll directly connect it to the server. Click yes. So we are successfully connected to Amazon EC2 Windows Server. Let's go back to the diagram. So any questions? Any questions? Even this file also I'll share with you. So if you want to open this file, you need to install draw.io application on your screen. So I will not take a separate class for planning the architecture diagrams. On daily basis, live architecture diagrams I will create so that you can also simultaneously can practice offline. Okay, then only you become as a good architect. Okay, so whenever you get a new projects, you can plan a beautiful architecture diagrams you can plan together. Okay, so please use this tool. So daily, mostly I'll try to use these tools. Okay, so today day one, right? So along with me, you can practice it so that after 1 month or 2 months, you'll be perfect in this particular concepts and diagrams, everything. So I got a question. I got a question from Paul. Can we integrate an Active Directory user into EC2 VM created? Yes. Yes, Paul. So we can, whatever the mission we created, we can integrate this server to Active Directory. Whatever the user created in AD, we can log in. We have a separate class is there. Going forward, you'll learn. Don't worry about that. So successfully created. So once your practice is done, the mission you can go to start, power, shut down it. You please shut down it. And make sure you leave for the day and wherever you're practicing, you can go to EC2 console and you can check that the instance is stopped or not. That's very, very important. Okay, unnecessarily if you are leaving the power on, if next day you are joining and you are checking that if the server is turned on, unnecessarily wasting of your free tier limitation. Okay. So that is a class for the day. So in case of any questions, you can ask now. I'll be available next 4 to 5 minutes.
Yeah, hi Rajesh, Suresh here. Just now
Yeah.
you added your IP, right, to access the server.
Yeah.
So if multiple users try to connect to the same system, so how we can enable that multiple IPs?
Okay, right now I have taken only basic classes, Suresh. Okay,
Okay.
so going forward, whenever explaining that, okay, I'll introduce the basic networking, okay, public network and private network subnetting concepts I will explain. Then I will teach VPC. So there I will implement those solutions. Okay,
Oh,
initial days, if I'm explaining, no, definitely a few
yeah,
people
yeah.
can understand. Few people definitely they will disappoint. They cannot understand advanced concepts. Slowly we will feed. Okay, slowly we'll feed.
Yeah, understood.
I
Okay,
hope
okay.
you
Actually, I
understand
thought,
my experience and my knowledge, right? Okay, definitely I'll teach whatever expectation. Definitely I will reach you. Okay, not a
yeah.
problem. Yeah,
I thought actually this is the place we are going to add, so that's why I asked. Next.
definitely. You can ask your questions. So maybe if possible, I can explain on the same day. Okay, maybe if the concept maybe it is not possible in future classes I will explain. I will inform that so this concept will be explaining in this particular services I'll explain. So your question will be answered in VPC.
Okay,
So probably in the next week class or maybe after that week class we will take it. Okay.
okay. Thanks, Raj.
Right. So tomorrow also class at same time 5 o'clock. So please join and uh, in next couple of hours the videos will be uploaded in our application, so you can please get it. And when you're practicing, you please watch the video, then you can practice. So don't directly call and administrators and raising questions. Mostly 99% I clearly explain all the concepts, okay, with the diagrammatically and explanations. So first watch the video, then you can practice. Mostly you'll solve the problem on yours without any help. Still you are getting a some problem, definitely our team will help you. No issues.